And then if the witches don't win for whatever reason... Jesus Christ. Oh yeah, they are absolutely slaughtered. Right, 18 attacks, 3+ casually, and rerolls. Jesus Christ. I love the witches. 17 hits. And they saved 6. So they took, what, 11 damage. Bloody hell. Hello everyone, and welcome back to Sovl. We're going to continue with our Darkborn elf, playthrough as the Darkborn Priestess. Well, there's a lot of names that I'm struggling with. And yeah, we've got dual crossbows, some witches, priestess on a chariot, and raptor knights, which are really the MVP. Let's see. Though to be fair, the crossbows have killed the most, but it's the knights that win the battle. They bring the end, I suppose. So yeah, I'm going this sort of top half. I just noticed actually that these swords are slightly different. Or no, they're the same. It's just, I don't know, there's like a weird, you see this, the line in the middle of the sword. The lines are just brighter on this one. Anyway, we're going to this elite battle. No, we're not. We're going to this normal battle. We're against goblins. Right, let's see. So I want my crossbows about here, so we can shoot through this gap here. I guess they're probably going to have their flank along there. No, I don't know. No, you know, maybe I'll have my priestess here. My witches. Oh, but in difficult terrain, it takes them a long time to maneuver. No, I have them just behind. And then they can move where they needed. And then my raptor knights ready to flank. Okay. Oh. Wait, what the hell? I'm very confused. Are these goblins or dwarves? The picture has a dwarf in it, and it's called a goblin. Flying machine. Runic Earth Shake, Ancient Thunderer, Ancient Earthquaker. I am absolutely baffled. Yes, so I don't have any idea what I'm doing here, so I guess just shoot them. I could Hex of Ruin, because that brings the defense down. Jesus. I could web. Yeah, we've got some problems. Some problems to deal with on this one. Yeah, because if I Hex of Ruin, what's the odds of me killing this guy? How many shots have I got? It's 19. Oh, Jesus. Because if I web this, then it keeps my priestess safe. If I Hex of Ruin this, I'll probably kill it. Greater Shadowbolt though, 3 power 5 hits. And they're automatic, so that's likely to do a lot of damage. Okay, I think my plan is going to be Shadow Bolt. Oh no. They managed to roll 2 5+ saves. That is annoying. I was hoping for at least like 2 wounds. Yeah, because now they're coming in. At least I got some saves in return. Priestess might be going down, but hey, do what we can. So let's see, 5 hits. Okay, 2 more wounds. Curious. Alright, I do need to go forward a little bit. I don't know, would it be wise to intercept with the crossbows? Nah, I'm just gonna leave him here. Ugh. It's so disgusting. Alright, let's just try and get the kill on this guy. Alright, 7 hits. Oh, only just. But that is nice. That is very good. I'm happy with that. Oh, oh my god, all saves. Okay. A bit of fear, but a bit of luck. So now the question is, can I get myself... Yes, I can. Get myself a nice juicy flank there. Okay, now... Okay... Okay, I can charge. I think I'm just going to charge into the front of them. Because I don't want them to shoot again. Especially not against the witches. But I think the witches have got enough about them. I think the witches have got enough about them to get the kill there. Yep. Alright, let's see what happens then. He does get first charge, I think. Or I do. In which case... Well, they're going to charge each other, that's fine. Do I declare this charge first? No, I do this charge. Because he can't declare here. Oh wait, they're not charging? Why would they not charge? They have a bonus to charging, they have their ramming speed. +1 power charge bonus. I mean, I'll take that. I'll take that for sure. If they're just gonna let me charge them and they skip their bonuses, I'm happy with that. Okay, so the only thing we have now is Hex of Ruin. So the Raptor Knights are not going to need them. I don't think the Darkborn Witches are going to need them. I think my Priestess might. We've got good defense but no power. You know, the Witches have the same power but they have a lot more attacks. And they got a bunch of rerolls in both ways. And then yeah, so... I'm going to do the Hex of Ruin over here. Yep, so that is everything I can do. Alright. The Goblin King is attacking. He does get 3 hits, but we get some good saves. Yeah, we saved them all. We only get 6 hits. But he only saves 2. So... Okay, so yeah, that's 4 wounds, and they've got 5 total. Yeah, now... Yeah, we save, so lost by a lot. Alright, Nice and easy. And then if the witches don't win for whatever reason... Jesus Christ. Oh yeah, they are absolutely slaughtered. That's what I expected. We did lose 2 in return, but that's glass cannons for you. Right. So now we've done the hex, so hopefully... Oh, we missed both attacks with our Priestess, but the Chariot has some good hits. And they have to save on 6+. Okay, 4 wounds, that's good. Now we've got to try not to die. Or we make 2 saves. Excellent. Oh, but they do stick around. I can just do another Hex of Ruin, honestly. Right, no charges. And I might as well just shoot the Goblin King with my crossbows. Yeah, get him out of here. Oh, that's annoying. Let's see if I get the witches out of the way. Oh, they just can't reach. That's unfortunate. But yeah, we'll do the Hex of Ruin again, and that should be it. Should be no problem. Oh, I thought this was going to be a very scary fight, you know? Oh, they made the save. And we got 3 hits. Oh, yeah, there we go. And they failed all of them. They only made 1 hit. Oh, we failed, but that's fine. I thought that was going to be a really scary fight. You know, where when it came at me, I was just like, oh, what do I do? But then they didn't charge. Like, if they charged, I think we still would have won, but I think we would have lost a few more units, you know, a few more wounds. Alright, what are we doing? Well, I was going to say what we're doing with the Chariot, but an extra attack, of course. And yeah, I'll just go for the... I was going to go for the money. We've got an elite battle coming up. I'm going to go for the money. I was only 4, I should have just replenished. And I'm going to replenish with the witches. I want as many of them as possible. I'll take the money with the crossbows. These crossbows. Oh, max unit size. Yeah. We'll do some of that. Take money here. We do get double money for the next round. I'm going to go for the money. Yeah. Because we've got the shop coming up. We need all the money we can get. Alright, now we're against humans. Right, this battlefield... Oh, it's raining. I don't know if I've ever noticed weather effects in this game. Okay, I'm not sure how to deploy. Are they going to have their flanking units? Yeah, I think they will. I think they're going to have their flanking units on this left side here. So I'm going to do something like this. Right, what are we playing with? Okay, there's a cannon. The cannon cannot see anything, which is absolutely fantastic. That shouldn't happen. The cannon should not deploy behind trees like this. But we have knights here, so that's fairly scary. And then yeah, they have the swords and halberds over here, which is it's not too bad. So yeah, they're going to move into range to charge. I'm just trying to think of the way around to do it. So could I let them move forward, then web them? Oh no, because the charge phase is a new turn, isn't it? Because I was thinking maybe if I let them move, then web them, then they wouldn't be able to charge. But no, they will be because it's a new turn. Yeah, so in that case, I'm going to web them first. I'm going to move a little bit out the way because that cannon could just clip the corner of me and I don't know if it can shoot. So I'm going to web them now. And then do it. Actually, can that? Oh, I bet the cannon can turn and shoot my raptors, can't it? Yeah, I assume it can. Although I think it just blocked itself. Yeah, I think it just blocked itself, so that's fine. I'm just going to do the shooting then. 3 power against 5 defense. I'm not likely to get many kills. Especially with only... well, I suppose a 4+ is a 50% chance, isn't it? Yeah, we'll go 1 wound. Yeah, the cannon turned. What was it? Shift. Okay, there we go. Yeah, it turned, but it blocked itself, which is very nice. Let's see if we can kill a knight. Okay, 6 hits out of 9. That's excellent. Ah, excellent. That's 2 knights. 2 knights dead. That was some very good luck. These are just gonna chill. And I think I will actually move my raptors this way. I still want them to be prepared to flank, but maybe if I go here, it protects me from this cannon. Oh, bulls. They've made a small error. But yeah, basically the idea was to maybe motivate these units to come through this gap instead of coming this way, because then I could get a nice tasty flank. The issue I'm encountering is I'm probably going to have to use my Priestess to charge into the Imperial flank of the Imperial Knights, which I'm not excited about. Alright, I'm not going to charge. Okay, so I decided to move the knights instead of shooting the cannon, which I'm very happy about. The problem is oh, that's so annoying, because I kind of want to move the knights to protect them from the cannon. But yeah. Yeah, but that's annoying because then these could move somewhere. How far can they realistically move, do you reckon? Like, they could move to maybe here, get into range. So maybe I do this sort of thing. It's a really weird move, but I think it's fine. Right, now let's see how many knights we can kill. Oh, we got 7 hits. That is amazing. Only do 1 wound, which is not great. Let's see, 6 hits. It's great. And only 1 wound, but I still killed another knight. Okay, he has decided to go that way. So I think this is going to be the play. And I could have Hex of Ruined actually. For those crossbows, I totally forgot about that. That would have been much better. But regardless, I'm going to do a Shadow Bolt instead. Still going to do some damage. Only 1 wound though. Unfortunate. Can I? Oh my Jesus, I can. That's fantastic. A side charge with witches. That is not something you want. That is not something you want. Okay, yeah, they're charging, but we should be able to intercept, yeah. And then we're gonna do this. I could go into the front, but I don't want to take all those halberd hits. You know? Yeah, I don't want to take those hits. So those are going to be my charges. Now, if these come around here, I might get these crossbows in position. So yeah, I might as well just... Oh, I need to make sure. Maybe like a little bit back. I need to make sure I'm not blocking my own dudes. Yeah, something like this. Yeah. I'm gonna do that. It might be weird, but I want to make sure that I can shoot over here, you know? If I do this... Might need to move them forward. Tell you what, I'll move these first. Oh, they don't need to go that far forward. Yeah, I'll move these first. Yeah, now we know where they are. I can move these guys like this. Yep. So next turn I can get a nice juicy shot on them. Maybe if I remember, I can do a Hex of Ruin as well. It's either that or a Hex of Ruin these knights. Or you know what? I can Hex of Ruin the knights now, and then next round I can Hex of Ruin these Imperial swords. Yeah, I'm going to do that. I think the Priestess on the Chariot doesn't need the Hex of Ruin to win this, but what else am I going to use it on? Oh, well, I was saying that, she can miss. And I only get 3 hits, but I get the 3 wounds because 6+ save. So yeah, yeah, the Hex of Ruin was beneficial. Although to be fair, they would have only made 1 save. Nah, I'm still happy with the decision. And they missed both their attacks. You know, that chariot's been quite nice. Usually chariots are not too great, but this one's been good. Right, 18 attacks, 3+ casually, and rerolls. Jesus Christ. I love the witches. 17 hits. And they saved 6. So they took, what, 11 damage. Bloody hell. But, oh yeah, I was going to say but. No, they only attack back with 3, and they miss all 3. Oh, that is so unlucky. Oh my god. Absolute decimation on those witches, man. Oh, they only just can't reach the charge. That would have been a hilarious rear charge. I mean, flank charge. Yeah, I'm not going to do any charges. Because I'm going to do 1 turn of crossbow fire on them, and then, yeah, charge with both. So I'll start with the Hex of Ruin so I don't forget. Then... yeah, they've already activated, haven't they? They've already moved. Oh, Jesus, look how close that was. Which means I can just... I don't have to worry, do I? Because they can't charge. I mean, I guess maybe can I get a flank? Do I need a flank? Yeah, you know what? No, I'm just going to go into the front of them. They won't be able to shoot me in Yeah, I charge first, yeah. Yeah, let's do that. Hopefully these move. Yeah, that's all they can do. Which means I can now set up the flank. But first... Oh, actually, I might as well walk forward and get a better shot. 6. Only saving 5 pluses. Well, they got a lot of saves, actually. And then... Oh, maybe... Oh, not quite. Can they not get into... Oh, they did get into range, just. But... Oh, I was going to say, but where we got the 50%? Oh, and they failed 4. That's more like it. Okay. And now... Now they cry because... I can super flank them. So can the witches? Guess it's not as important. I do go a bit further forward. Yeah, there we go. The double flank. Oh my god. Absolutely disgusting. So yeah, charge. Guess. It doesn't really matter what order. And that is it. That is all my charges, good sir. God, this battle's been absolute devastation. Can I see these? Nah. He has done a Inspire Valor. But somehow... +1 combat score is not going to save them. Yeah, I'm just going to skip. There's no spells that I can use. Right, let's see if we can get any hits. Oh, finally. She got a couple of hits. And they did save one. Nice. We got 5 more hits from the chariot. 4 wounds. They're going to strike back. 1 hit, but we saved. Amazing. And now... Jeez. F in the chat for these swordsmen. Oh my god. So the captain, he does make 1 hit and 1 kill on the witch. Impressive. But we get 14 hits. And we only make 5 wounds. That's actually impressive saves. Then the swordsmen fight back 1 hit, but we save. And now the raptors, 7 hits, but they got a lot more power. Oh, only 4 wounds. But that is pretty much devastation. They do get 2 hits, and we make 2 saves. And they're out. There's no way to save. Jesus Christ. That battle was a slaughter. We lost 1 witch. That was an elite battle, wasn't it? Nah. That was an elite battle. Oh my god. I've never had... I don't think I've ever had a match that clean. Okay, so yeah, we just get money. We're gonna have a tent before the final battle, so money. What's the level up gonna be? Crossbows. Yeah, it's gonna be unit size for sure. And the money, Raptor Knights. What are we gonna get here? Oh, I like the skill. But slavers. 1 gold per enemy killed after each battle. That's potentially quite a lot of gold, isn't it? Oh, that is... Just because it's new, I might go for it. But the thing is right now, the skill would be so useful though. Because that's the thing, is they, on their charge, they already go up to 5 power. Or wait, did they go up to 6? No, they go up to 4, yeah, because I haven't upgraded them yet. But if they like charge against something, I guess high level, like something with high is it defense? What protects from skill? It's skill versus skill, isn't it? And then power versus defense. So they go up against anything high skill. Then their flanking charge is not going to be that effective. But Slaver, a lot of extra gold. You know what? I'm going to go with skill because I value winning battles over. I value winning battles over getting extra gold. You know, and the thing is, that was 4 gold from that battle. He would have gotten. And plus 9. Oh, I don't know. I don't know. But yeah, now we've got 400 gold for a shop. Reality Rift, I've never seen this one. That looks amazing, especially for a chariot. Okay, we've got some decisions to make. What is this retinue? Are they elites or are they just spears? No, they don't look like the spearmen, do they? So they're like elite people. Plus it's a priest. That looks like a priest more than a priestess to me. But then Raptor Knights and Witches. Oh my god. Plus like Scythe. Like getting Reality Rift and Scythe wheels would be amazing for that chariot. Because the move speed plus the extra, plus the flying, means that they can really get around the flank quite well. Oh, +1 attack, potion of power. Then I would also like the lance and shield on the raptors. Man, this is a toughie. I really want the witches though. I love their charge when they do so much damage. They lack power, which I'm assuming this unit is going to have some decent power. Oh my god, but then raptors are great. Oh, I can't decide. Like literally, these are 3 amazing units. So let's see, what have we got? We've got 2 units that can flank fairly easily. Then the witches, you know, kind of on the slow side. Yeah, I could get the Banner of Swiftness, but don't want to spend the gold on it. So the raptors will give us more flanking power. The witches give us more front-on power. Obviously, it'd be nice for them to get flanks, but you know, they're not as fast as raptors. And the Darkborn Priestess, I guess I'm going to call him a he. It looks like a male model. You know, that's just a chunky unit. Probably armoured. Probably decent power. And it's a character. So it's going to be more spell casting. And we've got time to level him up. Okay, I'm gonna have to go with the character on this one. Because there's time to level up, get him a few levels to get him to some decent power. That's what I'm going with. So now the decision is save money, or do we go for Reality Rift and Scythed Wheels? Do we grab... Yeah, I'm going to grab the Lance and Shield actually for the Knights. And I think that is it. Yeah, there's other stuff I could get, but I think I'm going to save the little cash I have. Then we're going to go into this tent. Pick up a couple of levels. So, yep, you. And these witches I will actually... Oh my god, I was going to say I will replay them, but they can level up. Yeah, I'm going to level them up. I think that's a bigger power. Because like, the thing is, that's still 14 models doing 2 attacks each. They are glass cannons, so it's nice having extra models, but I think that's fine. Then, yeah, I think just XP, XP, and XP. Alright, so... Is this the new priest? No, this has to be our original priestess. I wish it was the right way around, like at the top. But regardless, let's see what she can bring. Oh my god, the Hex of Ruin upgrade. I like that, but I also like Recruiter. But how many more units are we going to recruit? It's like maybe 1, maybe 2. And how much power is that going to bring us? The thing with Greater Ruin is we reduce the defense, which allows us to kill them a lot. But then I suppose if we don't flank, there's a lot of hits coming back in our direction. I'm going to get Greater Ruin. I think that's what I'm going to decide. Then, yeah, the witches. Oh, now see, these are ones that I'm enjoying the idea of slavers on. Unit size, I don't think is as much benefit. I mean, to be fair, a big unit of witches does excite me, but I don't care about loot. I think I'm going to go slaver on them, because they can get a lot of kills. Because it's per enemy killed, so if we go against like goblins, just make sure I get the witches into all the goblins. That's going to be a lot of gold. I would like to increase their power, but I've not had the option to yet. Oh, okay, well that... Excuse me, it's all of a sudden gassy. That is going to be the episode. I think I might increase the size. Should I just do that? A wide boy chunk of witches. To be fair, that makes it hard for them to flank, doesn't it? Because they're so wide. Screw it. Also, I should look at this guy. So, wait, he comes with Arcane Web. That's amazing. Yeah, so we've got a couple of webs. That's going to be really, really good. And where's the unit? Dreadguard. Here we go. Yeah, so 5 skill. They don't have power, which is what I would want. But they do have a halberd, which means that saves can never be better than a 4+, which is nice. So that makes up for their lower power. They all have swift, which is nice, which counteracts their heavy armor. So yeah, they got 4 defense. So they're pretty chunky. Once they get a couple of levels, I'm sure they get some decent upgrades. So yeah, that's good. I'm glad I chose the character rather than some raptors or witches, even though both of those are very good. I enjoy. I was going to try and make these thinner, but yeah, that's going to have to be the episode. I ran over a little bit longer than I wanted to. Yeah, we've got a priestess on a chariot, which is doing really good work actually. I think it's just got lucky rolls, but it's been doing some good work. We've got raptor knights, which are remaining at a 5 model unit, but they've been doing some really good work. Was it 25 kills, but they've been doing a lot of flanking and routing. And the Darkborn witches, 41 kills. One of the crossbows, 31. But to be fair, you know, I've had them longer. Yeah, and the priestess and the chariot itself, 16 and 17. So yeah, it's quite an even spread of kills, honestly. So that's going to be that. Thank you for watching. I hope to see you on the next one.